Okay, so this video is talking about 5 mistakes that your realtor might be making. The first one, if you're a buyer, it's very important that your agent connect with the listing agent and ask a lot of questions, because some agents, they might just find out what their buyer wants to offer, draft the offer and submit it without having even one conversation. And there's so many things that you can learn that listing agents will tell you, especially if they know you, which is another good reason for using a really well-connected realtor, because you need to find out, what does the seller need? If they're still living in the house, have they found a replacement property? What do they need in the offer? Because sometimes you can draft it with terms that are going to be very desirable for a seller, and you might not have to pay as much money with the purchase price. So definitely, your agent should be getting some good intel from the listing agent. Agreeing to list your house at a price that's unreasonable, that's a mistake that the agent is making. Certainly you decide what price you're willing to sell for, but an agent that's going to take an overpriced listing is desperate or hungry, or they have a plan to get the ball rolling with a listing and then asking you for a big price reduction later. Days on market counts. When buyers look to see how long a property has been on the market, if it's been a long time, they're not going to offer you the list price. So you may actually end up selling for a lesser price than you would had you priced it correctly the first time. Also, a listing price is only a marketing tool in order to try to get the highest possible selling price. It's just a tool. So it's really important, especially in a competitive market where if there are multiple offers, you're going to be able to maximize your selling price. Okay, here's another mistake that your realtor might be making: cutting their commission very quickly. You might think you're going to save money by listing with a discount broker, but usually it means they're just not investing what it takes in order for you to maximize your selling price. Here's another mistake that some agents may make: not telling you as a seller how to properly prepare your home to come on the market. Some agents don't want to offend their clients, and so they won't be truthful. So find someone who is confident enough to be able to tell you the truth. So another mistake is some agents feel like they don't want to disrupt their seller's life. And I'm just going to say, if your life as a seller is not disrupted by having your home on the market, then something is wrong, because we want to expose your property to as many buyers as possible that are qualified. Having disruption in your house is going to be important. Here's another mistake that some agents make: they just don't have the guts to tell their clients the truth. And here's why that can hurt you. You want an agent who is confident enough, who will look you in the eye and be truthful. And that's important, because when we're trying to sell your most valuable asset, many times most valuable asset, and so you need an agent that will be your partner, that will tell you the hard things. If you're a buyer, you need an agent that will say, here's why your offer was not accepted, so that you can change course and write an offer that is going to get accepted. So definitely find an agent who is confident enough to be able to tell you the truth. So those are my tips for mistakes that your realtor might be making. So I hope that helps. Thanks so much for watching, and if you have any comments, I'd love to hear a mistake that you think your agent is making. Just make a comment below. Thanks a lot.